Alrighty, new series where I play some Long Dark and you watch. We're going to play Interloper. People seem to have a lot of difficulty on this mode. It is the hardest mode after all. Now the best ones to have, you definitely need Cold Fusion. Fish Machine is pretty good, although you'd probably be better off starting with level 3 Fire Skill. Debatable, but these two are good. Alright, let's go. Jump straight in. Alrighty, where are we? Not really recognizing where I am yet. No, still don't know. I think I might be in Pleasant Valley. What time is it? Afternoon, which is a little bit lucky. Yeah, pretty sure this is Pleasant Valley. Now, I don't know where exactly in Pleasant Valley I am. I suspect I know where I am, but I'm definitely not sure. Right, first step is to find some shelter. Now if I am where I think I am, I need to head towards the right there. And there'll be some structures. I think that's the sort of main section of Pleasant Valley. See if there's any more cattails easily available yet. No, it doesn't look like it. I'll pick up the stone. I don't mind having two when my inventory is pretty empty, like it is now, about as empty as it'll ever be. Yeah, so I'll see if I can just get to Pleasant Valley Homestead, which I'm pretty sure is just in the middle of here, or it could be near the outbuildings. Not quite sure where I'll end up. But that's where we're going. I'm not going to deviate from my path too much to get the sticks. Head over this ridge, get a better lay of the land. Now there are quite a few wolves in Pleasant Valley, particularly in this sort of main section. Yeah, I know where I am.
Can't feel my feet.
Thought I saw a wolf over there. I know there is a wolf that hangs around this area. Yeah. So I can't remember whether it's Farmstead or outbuildings, which is on the other side here. But that's where we're going. As you can see, my temperature is dropping pretty quick. So I'm going to be freezing for most of the way there. Nothing now. Yeah, it's a lot of sticks over here, just a little bit lucky. I don't know if I've ever seen so many sticks like this before. So the goal right now is just to get to this outbuilding and warm up, sort of stabilize. When you first start, you have pretty much nothing. There's my whole inventory. So first goal is to find a sort of stable location where you can sort of branch out from. Sort of refuge is safety, where you can run back to when a blizzard comes in, which happens pretty frequently in Pleasant Valley. It's got very variable weather. Yeah, I don't want to just run over that ridge because it could be a wolf just right there. So I'm just gonna keep a good open sideline. Now even though I'm freezing and I've got plenty of fatigue, the reason I'm not running is because I want to conserve my calories. I did pick up a couple of cattail stalks, but it's like 300 calories. It's not enough for me to have a proper sleep when I'm doing starvation mode traveling. Which is where you want to sleep for the maximum amount of time you can, which is 10 hours before you run out of water. If you go from full, yeah, so you want to go 10 hours of sleep, which normally takes 750 calories, but because I chose the efficient machine perk, it cost me 10% less, so 675. So I need to be able to eat 675 calories before sleeping for 10 hours. And that'll get me through a day. 2/3 of a liter of water and 675 calories will have me good for a day. And now I found 2 cotton toques, so that's not bad. There's a lot of good resources in this place. Usually anyway. Always plenty of RNG involved. But they do throw plenty of cloth at you through the curtains. Can be sneaky and put some loot spawns underneath these chairs. Alright, might as well put that on. Yeah, it's only 0.2 degrees of warmth. But you know what, I'll take it. Right, with those candy bars I've got the 675 calories, so I don't really have to worry about starving. So that's 250, makes 500, that's 300, that's 800 calories. So I've got enough food to last me a day. Even if I get to starving. Can open, that's pretty useful. Conserve calories from cans. Plus you get the reclaimed can, the recycle can or whatever it's called at the end there as well. So that's very useful. Kind of nice to get one of those at the start before I even find any cans.
This stuff will come in handy.
Oh, herbal tea. People underestimate hot drinks so much, particularly the tea and coffee. Pretty sure even at level 1 cooking skill, a cup of tea is 100 calories. And so 100 calories in 0.01 kilos that the cup of tea weighs before you prepare it up is like 10,000 calories a kilo. It might be the most efficient form of food in the game, depending on how you measure it. Also found a cooking pot, which is pretty nice. Now I'll end up just trashing one of those can openers. You really don't need more than one can opener in the whole game. You can repair it. Excuse me. Once you get some tools and the recycled metal, scrap metal, is easy enough to come by that you don't really have to worry about not being able to repair it. So I've got a little bit of a 3 liters of water with me now as well, which is really good. Right, I'll end up taking a little bit of cloth from this place with me before I leave. so I can repair my clothes up. I found a couple of sewing kits, so being able to repair my clothes up is a nice little perk. Especially, yeah, finding cloth and a little bit of clothes and some sewing kits early on is a nice boost. Anything I need? There's sometimes a gun there in the easy difficulties, but obviously not in Interloper, where no guns spawn. It's important to have a sense of urgency. Yeah, the cotton scarf is just simply not as good. Actually, what's the wind chill like? Yeah, that's no good. I'll end up just using that as cloth later on. I'm probably just ditching it. Ditch it in the big cupboard before I go. Wool socks, that's very nice. Also put these on. Got pretty lucky with the clothes. This is a pretty nice early spawn. No real dire emergency. I think that's basically the whole place loot. I'll just go check in the workshop. Go down here. Hopefully I find some, maybe a hacksaw or a crowbar or a hammer. Any of those would be really good. I mean, the crowbar would be the least useful. Out of all of them, I'd probably prefer the hammer. Oh my god, matches. I'm set. I feel like I got so lucky on this spawn.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Another pair of jeans. Jeans aren't that good of a piece of clothing, but certainly better than nothing. Nice quality tools. Now I can definitely scrap that. The second can opener. Really don't have to worry about it at all now. So we'll just rip up some of these curtains, repair my clothes probably, while my temperature gets back to full. Alright. So I'm gonna take the shoes with me. I'll end up scrapping them for the leather that I'll use to keep the running shoes going. I'm gonna repair my least repaired stuff first, just in case I get it, attacked or so they don't wear out. Alright, so my temperature's back up to full. I don't really want to be messing around at all, but I'll take some more cloth with me. Good amount of cloth. Alright, now it's coming up to the evening, so I gotta think about where I want to go. Can't just go anywhere now that it's evening. So I think I'll head out to that barn. Can't remember if there's anything that spawns in this little barn here. I don't think so. No, so I'm going to head out to the barn that's over in this direction. I think I've got 3 rocks There's rabbits in that area too, that are just outside that barn. So I'd like to, yeah, be able to get a rabbit or two. Go inside the barn. I can't sleep in the barn. I don't think there's a bed in there. But I really don't want to be sticking around in the at the homestead for too long. I've got everything out of there that I need, or that's sort of easily available. So I don't want to stay there just because it's an easy bed. The rabbit, I've got to kind of sneak around a little bit. That was a horrible throw. But there are two. So with some luck I'll be able to get them both. Alright, I find it's easiest to hit the rabbits from side on. He says as he misses for a second time. Bit of a crunching sound, but such is life, eh? It's the rabbit's job to be prey.
Can't feel my hands.
Is that the rabbit? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get into this barn. I wonder if I can sleep in the tractor. Don't know if I've ever tried. I actually can sleep in the tractor. Well, that makes this place not so bad then. Because if I'm on full temperature, I can go out and sleep for an hour maybe. Got two rabbits, plenty to do. Let my temperature come back up. Even better, I can repair my clothing up. Lets my temperature come back even faster. And failing this repair check again. Bit sad. This is going to take really, really long for me to recover temperature. I may not even. Might actually have to start a fire. Yeah, so I'm going to drink just enough water so that I can keep doing this. I want to, because I've got the meat now, I want to keep myself pretty well fed. But I don't want to be taking damage from dehydration.
Never been so hungry in my life.
Because it's more efficient to wait until your thirst is at 0 before you eat anything. Because most foods, they reduce your hydration. But if your hydration is already at 0, it doesn't reduce it any further. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to justify doing anything other than like starvation diet at the moment. Yeah, I don't have a lot of extra food. So starvation diet it is, I think.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
I mean, if I can keep myself above zero, it's kind of nice because then I can get the well fed earlier. Frankly, I just don't have the calories to spare. So I don't know if there's any other loot around here. I can process out a bit of this stuff. Drop these for you to come back to later. Get rid of that. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to hit starvation.
Died from starvation.
Sad. And I'm not really sure if there's anything else productive I can do. It's still too dark to repair. Check this in the dark. Oh geez, more matches. So ridiculous. Matches are usually pretty hard to come by. And yeah, island gardens for island people. It's good advice. Good advice. Now, I kind of want to cook up more water. I guess I can do water and cook this rabbit. And heal my temperature. Get my temperature back up. But I think I might leave it there today. Figure out what I want to do later.